Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have KSCRAFT project share for you guys. I have been using some of the January release sets, and also I have been combining things from the past releases. So I have been using the Carrot mini album set. Such a nice set. And then they have also released the add-on set called the 3D Rising Cross, which goes with the 3D Rising Heart box set that they have released prior. And I got to use this for the very first time together with this. I have also combined the Carrot mini album using the Hinge maker. I love the set. I have used it on so many occasions, and this is a definite must-have. I have also made an Easter version of the Gumball gift box. So previously I made something different, and I have shared with you guys that you can use so many different containers to put it on top of this Gumball gift box, and I have just done that. So let me just first start off with the Gumball gift box. So I have this adorable bunny with the glasses on, and this is a container that opens up like this. So I can fill this with beads and charms and all sorts. And then this is the Gumball gift box set. I have used every piece that's included in the set. I also did use some Maggie Holmes parasol pattern paper because of the bunnies on there. And I used that pattern paper all around, even the bottom. And then I can actually fill the inside as well if I want to. And then I'm going to have this bunny container sitting on top like this, you guys. So this will be a fun Happy Mail gift. And then I have also made the Carrot mini album, and using the single hole hinge piece from the Hinge maker. The Hinge maker gives you several different sizes, which makes it so perfect to be able to use for any different shapes and sizes. So with this one here, I made this one also using the Keep Calm and Carrot On from the Easter Shadow Words. That's also part of the January release. And for my carrot, I just cut the piece and glued it down straight on there. But for my top part here, I made it very dimensional. So let me get the carrot set to show you. So this one comes with the two different large sizes. So the one with the stitch detail, I have used it on many different pages, and I'll show you throughout. But for the very front cover, I used the largest piece first. Then I cut the stitch layering piece next in that khaki green color. I have made this top part here, which is a separate piece that's included in the set, as a shaker. So I doubled up my thin 1mm foam to make it thicker, and then I used the frame die to cut it out. Then I also cut another one in the pattern paper. Then I covered that pattern paper one with the acetate. And then what I did was I just cut around the excess of the acetate to create my shaker bit there. So to create the shaker, you just have to glue the foam part, frame part, onto this stitch detail piece here. Then you fill the middle part with your sequin mixes. I put some bunny clay pieces in there and different pastel tones in there. Then you close it off with the acetate frame part. Then for this middle part here, I used two different, one with the pattern paper, one with the plain green. I also used glitter cardstock green and the plain green. Then I layered them using foam pieces to give it dimension. And I leveled it with this Keep Calm and Carrot On shadow word. So when you flip it over, I have also covered the back side using the stitch detail piece. Then for each of my pages, I decorated it using the Doodlebug sticker sheets. And I loved decorating each pages with just the stickers. See, it's got the sunshine at the top with the bee in the bottom. Can you see the clouds at the top and the garden at the bottom? And my next page is like this. So it's got sunshine at the top, friendly bugs and butterflies at the bottom, birdies, flowers, sunshine at the top. That's how I made my each pages. And this little tiny carrot here is also included in the set. So I put one here as a tuck spot. So I only glued the ear part there. And finished it off with stickers at the bottom as well. And I just wanted my mini album pages to be really fun way to flip like this, like a tag flip even. So that's why I used the only single hole hinge bit here at the top. So you can use the hinge makeup pieces and add it to the side if you like. For example, you can put it to the side here. But I used that one single hole and added it to the top. So that's my mini album there. For my 3D rising cross, I used the one that they have released before, which is the heart rising box. So in the future, I'm going to have to try the heart rising box itself as well. But I used the mini pieces included in here. I also watched the tutorial done by Hannah at KSCRAFT. And I used the pieces that they have released this month, which is called the 3D Rising Cross, to make this box. For the front cover, for my closure, I used the frame piece. Then I also made a cluster and I put the sentiment plant seeds of joy. And this cluster and the frame I used from Rosie's Studio. And this opens up the frame. For the frame, it does have an adhesive backing, but it's not a really strong adhesive backing. So I thought it was a perfect way for me to use it as a closure part. And then I did add like little bit of foam dots there, chopped it in half to match so that it's like nicely closed instead of having it keep opening. So when you open it up, it's like this. The cross comes up like this. I followed Hannah's tutorial. She has a very easy to understand tutorial. It did look like it was going to be difficult to make at first. It was a little bit overwhelming looking at all of the pieces. But when you follow Hannah's tutorial, you know you can definitely achieve it. And I followed every single step to do this. See the dimension? And then it closes down like this to close it. So I used some Maggie Holmes papers to finish this box. And then I'm thinking inside this cross, you can add like little chocolate pieces in there, or you can add some acrylic beads in there, or trims. You can put trims in here and then close it off. I also think that if you put some gifts in there and also write a message at the bottom of your gift box, I think that might be a fun idea also. So that's what I have made using the new January release set and also making the Gumball gift box again in the Easter style. Thank you so much for being here, everybody.